So, I'm back with episode, or part 2 of Alan Wake. So let's see what's going on.
Honey, I'm home.
Back here, sweetie. How was it?
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up.
So this is Alan Wake's apartment house in his building. It's his apartment. It's pretty. Looks nice. Wonder if he can go outside. Nope. So this is his wife's room.
This is going to be a long night, but these shots are turning out great.
I guess you're gonna need that coffee then. I'll go put it on.
Got a coffee thermos. Pictures on the wall. You can go in there. I think this is Alan Wake's where he reads, or where he writes. He writes on a typewriter. He's got a manuscript here. Ooh. See, this is episode 2, and it's called Taken.
It's true what they say about the fall and the sudden stop at the end. I'd lain here in the snow. This was a late goodbye, 13 years after I'd gotten my revenge.
Let's hear Alan Wake's book. Well, he's got a few of them, a couple books. Let's see what else he has in his apartment. Room.
The continuing freezing rain and heavy snowfall have necessitated a winter storm warning in the entire tri-state area. People are advised to stay indoors as many roadways are already closed, and city officials are not expecting snow crews to keep up with the weather. We're now on the 3rd day of the blizzard, and the weather is not expected to clear up anytime soon.
His closet. So his wife wants coffee. So it says to switch on the coffee maker. And this is it.
Coffee's on.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
And it says go to Alice.
Oh, hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
These look really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time.
Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called. Alan? Alan, please check the fuse box.
I'm right here. I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry.
I'm
So,
right here, baby.
I gotta find
I'm
the
fine,
fuse
I'm fine.
box.
Just get the lights back on.
This
Now,
is it.
please.
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay.
So how do I... Oh, go back to Alice.
Hi.
You okay?
I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the candles.
I know it's stupid, but it's just... Especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
Says the present day. Bright Falls, the present day.
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Doc Nelson was the image of a small-town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head.
He'll search around before he goes talks to the Sarah girl. It says examine.
I'm sorry you had to cut your morning fishing short for this, Doc.
Oh, she's a beauty, ain't she? Not the biggest I ever
Oh,
thought,
he's a
if you
fisher.
can believe that coming from an old fisherman like me.
A
She's
fisherman.
right up there. Now, she's a largemouth bass, which is what you're after if you prefer a lure. Now, if you want either trout or salmon, on the other hand, then it's fly fishing for you. You a fishing man, Mr. Wake? Oh, doesn't really matter, I suppose. But it can be very relaxing out there. You can't get me off the water this time of year. Closest thing to heaven.
I'll take your word for it, Doc.
I believe you'll find the sheriff in her office. Just go down the corridor.
But first, I'm going to explore to see if he can find if I can find anything that may be of use. Let's see. Go here. She's there
Thank
again.
you for testing the lights, Miss Weaver. Everything seems to be fine.
I don't have the luxury of being complacent, Deputy Grant. The bulbs will need changing soon. You can't change them in the dark.
I'll be sure to take care of it, Miss Weaver. Have a nice day now.
Very good. I'll come back later on to remind you, just in case.
Yeah, it's Mulligan here. I'm at Stucky's gas station with Thornton. There's no sign of him. Over.
Wait. Yeah, this is Thornton. Look.
Oh, another
located the break book.
thermos.
It's here. That's some good
A
news, right?
another
Stucky was supposed
manuscript
to drive in at the
page.
rehearsal today. Over.
Let's see what
Oh, give me
this
that.
says.
Alice looked through the viewfinder, lining up the shot. Cauldron Lake was breathtaking.
Mulligan here. Looks like someone really thrashed the garage. Over.
Okay, roger that, guys. Keep looking for Stucky. Jane's out.
Okay, so we
Mr.
have to
Wake,
go find
The
that
sheriff
Sarah
is waiting
lady.
for you in her office down the corridor.
Yep.
That was Cynthia Weaver. I guess you can call her the town eccentric.
Right here.
Come in, Mr.
Editor
Wake.
of the local
Your phone's on the
newspaper.
desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now. Your phone, Mr. Wake?
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up. Excuse me.
Unknown caller
I need to take this.
Verizon.
Hello?
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here.
Go to the
After you
back.
ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak. Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
So it looks like somebody kidnapped his wife, I think.
Mr. Wake, can I help you with anything?
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor.
Hey, mister! Hey, can you turn the light? The light's on! The deputies, they don't
There's another
understand.
manuscript.
They won't listen to me.
Page. Is
In
this one?
spite of its human mask, to describe the dark presence as intelligent would have
It
implied.
should be bright in here! Hey! Hey!
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
Go to the fence on the left. I think it was right here. But I was just searching for stuff. Over there. There's another thermos. Take that.
The caller had told me to find a hole in the fence behind the police station. There was something for me in an abandoned car.
Well, folks, it's been another long night, and it's about time for me to sign off. God knows I need my
The hole in the fence is right here. Another manuscript page. Let's see what it says.
The kidnapper fired his gun one last time.
Examine
Alice's
the
driver's
junkie.
license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business. Barry?
Ow! Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week. You and Alice. I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Al, what the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
It says to exit the sheriff's station. I assume that he has to go back into the sheriff's office.
A writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
Marvelous, Sarah. I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused on their...
Very
Are you
good.
feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we
Yes.
still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
Nope.
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh, hey! Oh, my!
Take it easy.
Hey,
Who's this
nobody
guy?
move! Get
Oh,
your
his
hands
friend
off of
Barry.
my client!
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent.
His agent.
If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.